Seoul, July 18, 2025. Famous actor and idol Cha Eun-woo is back in the spotlight after revealing an unexpected thing in an exclusive interview released recently. In a relaxed yet meaningful setting, the Wonderful World star shared a side of herself that is rarely seen publicly leaving fans. Known as Aroha, both touched and shocked. In an interview with a well-known Korean media outlet, Cha Eun-woo was asked what he regrets most about his career. Unexpectedly, the man whose real name is Lee Dong-min answered honestly, "I regret hiding my feelings too often, even when I am very tired or sad. I always have to look perfect in front of the camera." The confession instantly made the interview atmosphere silent for a moment. "There are times when I come home after a long schedule, stare at the ceiling and feel empty. But I'm afraid to show my weakness because I don't want to make the people who love me worry." Even more surprising, Cha Eun-woo also revealed that he had considered going on a hiatus for a few months in early 2023, but canceled it because he felt responsible for the project and the fans who had been waiting for him. "I know a lot of people put their hopes in me, and I don't want to disappoint them. But now I'm learning to be more honest with myself," she said with a slight smile. Fans flooded social media with their full support after the interview aired. The hashtags ### #AlwaysWithYeonwoo and #ThankYouEunwoo *** instantly became trending on X, formerly Twitter, with thousands of messages of support and love from all over the world. "He is human like us. Thank you for being honest, Eun-woo. We will always support you no matter what happens," wrote one fan. The interview not only opened the eyes of many people about the pressure experienced by public figures, but also showed Cha Eun-woo's courage to appear as he is behind his figure that always looks perfect. This is a reflective moment, not only for the artist, but also for many people who often feel they have to hide their emotions. Cha Eun-woo proves that sincerity is power, and through his honesty, he again touched the hearts of many people. After Cha Eun-woo's emotional interview aired and went viral, it didn't take long for fellow artists to the international public to give empathetic reactions. Several Korean celebrities who have worked with him also raised their voices, showing support for the star's courage in revealing her fragile side. Actor Lee Dong-won, who was recently rumored to be appearing alongside Cha Eun-woo on the variety show Finland Village Life, wrote on his Instagram story, "Eun-woo is a hard-working person and full of sincerity. We've all been tired, and what he said represents a lot of us." Meanwhile, IU, who once performed on stage with him at an award ceremony, also wrote a short but warm tweet, "Daring to be honest is a big step. Thanks for sharing." In the international arena, global fan bases from various countries such as the Philippines, Japan, Thailand, Brazil, to the United States also voiced their admiration and sympathy. "Eun-woo may look like a prince from a fairy tale, but his heart is so real and sincere. I feel so much closer to him," wrote one fan from the Philippines. Fans from Europe even held a virtual support project titled, "Speak Your Heart, Eun-woo," in which they wrote an open letter containing a personal story and how the idol's confession inspired them to dare to talk about their own mental health and feelings. More than just a celebrity, Cha Eun-woo is now seen as a role model who not only steals the spotlight through her visuals and talent, but also through the courage to show her human side. The message he conveyed in the interview not only made an impression on his fans, but also opened up a wider discussion space about the importance of mental health in the Korean entertainment industry and society in general. With that sincerity, Cha Eun-woo proves once again that he is not only a star, but also someone who is able to touch hearts in a gentle yet powerful way. At the end of the emotional interview, Cha Eun-woo delivered a special warm and deep message to his fans, Aroha, who have always been loyal to him, both on stage and in silence. "I will never be able to fully repay your love and loyalty, but I want you to know that I hear, see, and feel everything. You make me strong, even when I'm tired. Now I'm learning to not only be someone who entertains, but also someone who is honest and lives fully as Lee Dong-min," he said with teary eyes. He also revealed that after this interview, he was determined to make room for himself, to rest, heal and grow without having to constantly wear a mask of perfection. "From now on, I will be more open. I wanted to be someone who could inspire not just because of achievement, but because of the courage to be myself." After the interview was released, her agency Fantajo also said that Eun-woo is considering participating in several projects with the theme of mental health and life balance, including a public campaign that will be launched at the end of 2025. With an honest heart, a sincere message, and a more human step. Cha Eun-woo shows that being a star doesn't mean you have to be perfect all the time. It is precisely from her honesty and vulnerability that she shines even more, not only on the screen, but also in the hearts of millions of people who love her, and now Aroha knows for sure. They love a Cha Eun-woo who is not only great in front of the camera, but also sincere as a human being in a warm and personal atmosphere. Eun-woo speaks openly about her innermost self, which is rarely seen on camera. When asked what she regrets most about her career, Eun-woo said, "I regret hiding my feelings so many times. I feel like I have to look perfect in the public, even though I am also an ordinary human being who sometimes feels very tired." That answer became a touching moment, considering that Cha Eun-woo had always been known as someone who always appeared cheerful and full of energy. He also revealed that he was once on the point of wanting to take a break from the entertainment world, but put it off because he felt responsible to the fans. "There was a time when I wanted to stop for a moment. But I think about the people who are waiting for me, and that keeps me going." He continued. It didn't take long. Reactions from the public and fellow artists began to emerge. Actor Lee Dong-wai gave his support on social media by calling Eun-woo a sincere and hardworking person. IU, a famous singer and actress, also wrote a short but meaningful message: "Dare to be honest is strength." On social media, hashtags such as **# thank you Cha Eun-woo and #AlwaysWithEunwoo** became trending topics globally. Thousands of Aroha from different countries wrote messages of support, many of whom were touched by the honesty of the idol. "He not only entertains through his works, but also strengthens through his heart," wrote a fan from Indonesia on platform X. Closing the interview, Cha Eun-woo gives an in-depth message to his fans. "Thank you for loving me even when I can't show you everything. I want to start living more honestly, for myself and for all of you." Fantajo said Eun-woo is in talks to join a social campaign on mental health and life balance, in line with her vision to be more open to the public. Cha Eun-woo, with his sincerity, managed to touch the hearts of many people. He is not only a star on the screen, but also an inspiring figure who shows that the courage to be yourself is a real form of strength. After the interview aired, responses came not only from celebrities and fans, but also from mental health experts and Korean media. Many praised Cha Eun-woo for daring to open up about the psychological pressure in the entertainment world that is often covered with the image of perfection. Dr. Kim Ji-hyun, a clinical psychologist from Yonsei University, said that Eun-woo's openness can be an important step in removing stigma related to mental health among artists. Idols like Cha Eun-woo have a huge influence. When they speak honestly about their feelings, it can give courage for the younger generation to do the same, he said in an interview with the Korea Herald. International media also highlighted the emotional confession of the idol. Outlets such as *Sumpi*, *Okpop*, to *SCMP* highlight how Cha Eun-woo stirs the hearts of millions of fans through the sincerity of his words. Some even call this moment a turning point that will change the way the public sees K-pop idols, not only as entertainers, but also as people.